Let's get into Jojo Siwa and Miley Cyrus. Now, I must admit, I did not see this headline coming my way because I did not know Jojo Siwa and Miley even knew each other. Miley, who has identified as pansexual, left a video message for fans at World Pride DC on June 7th, wishing them a happy Pride from inside her closet. She said, "Oh my God, I haven't been in here since 6th grade. She adds, "Enjoying coming out of the closet if this Pride is the time for you. It shouldn't be a month, it should be a year. It should be infinite." Then came her punchline, which seems to be aimed at JoJo and Chris Hughes, her boyfriend. She says, "I'm going back inside to get more pretzels and to find Jojo Siwa and bring her back out again." Let's take a look at this clip together.
Oh my God. Enjoy coming out of the closet if this Pride is the time for you. It's Miley. I just want to tell you, have an amazing World Pride. Is it a month? It should be a year. It should be infinite. All right, I'm going back to get some more pretzels and find Jojo Siwa and bring her back out.
Jojo Siwa is someone who will always respond. So of course, if Miley Cyrus talks about her, she's going to. She wrote this long post on social media along with herself as a kid with a Hannah Montana themed birthday party, a Miley themed party. She says, "If you know me, Miley's my day one. Grew up beyond inspired from her from 2 years old and on. I wasn't sure how I felt about things for a couple days, but I've started to come to some thoughts." She adds, "I don't believe what Miley said at World Pride was ill-intended. Honestly, I think it was meant to be a joke, but just not a very good one. Not what the world or myself needs to hear any day of the week." I messaged Miley lightheartedly about it, and she replied saying, "All love, always." This comment reads, "I came to say it was actually funny, Jojo. Publicly cheating on your girlfriend with a man and then trying to make it all a love story is not funny." Another person adds that this post is insane and passive-aggressive. Let's get into Matthew Perry. Now, one thing about Matthew Perry's story is that I will never look at that drug K the same. I know that some people do it and it makes you slow and those things, but I feel like if anyone even brings it out, I'm just going to be running, running away from it. It's some toxic chemical. I mean, I guess it is. And the doctor charged in Matthew Perry's death agrees to a plea deal. So they are pleading guilty to providing this fatal ketamine dose. This doctor had 7 charges against them: distribution of this drug, 2 counts of altering and falsifying documents. There were several people who have been charged: doctors, personal assistants, a lot of people who are in this mix. There's also the ketamine queen, that woman who was known for selling a bunch of it. There were also text messages uncovered where it shows these people all working together to figure out how much they could get from Matthew. Quote, "I wonder how much this moron will pay. Let's find out." Another person wrote, "I wouldn't do it if there wasn't a chance of me making some money for doing this, providing the drugs." Following Matthew Perry's death, all of these people tried to cover up their involvement. At one point, they wrote in text messages, "Delete all of our messages," which is clear that they are guilty. Let's get into the Beckham family. Now, the Beckham drama is unreal. I really thought that things would simmer down, but they've only gotten worse. So Kim Turnbull is setting the record straight on the rumors that she was once romantically involved with Brooklyn Beckham, a claim that she denies amid her recent split from Brooklyn's younger brother, Romeo. To give you guys context, this girl Kim was linked to Brooklyn, and then she, I guess, fizzled out with him. I mean, Brooklyn moved on, he's married and happy, and then she got together with his little brother, Romeo, which a lot of people have assumed that that's why there's all this Beckham feud going on, because Brooklyn's upset that Romeo's dating one of his exes, and it looks like Victoria and their father David both support Kim, or at least did when she was romantically involved with Romeo. Well, she wrote this on social media: "I've avoided speaking on this topic to prevent adding fuel to the fire. However, it's come to the point where I need to address it so I can move on. I will not continue to receive harassment. I was never romantically involved in any capacity at any point with the person in question. Nothing between us has occurred further than a school friendship at age 16. I would like to remove myself from the ongoing conversation." Kim's statement comes a week after TMZ confirmed that she and Romeo ended their relationship after less than a year of dating. Brooklyn and Romeo, the brothers, have not been speaking for months, ever since Romeo had originally started dating Kim, whose intentions Brooklyn didn't trust with his little bro. The rift was even more apparent when Brooklyn and his wife Nicola were notably absent from David Beckham's 50th birthday party in May. Sources told us that Brooklyn and Nicola tried to arrange for more of an intimate get-together with his parents outside of the party to talk about things, but were ultimately shut down. They were told they could only attend the big party or not see them at all. Let's get into Wendy Williams. This headline reads that Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter is ready to reveal everything to Gayle King. Well, shoot, you know what? He must have spent all of the money he had stolen from Wendy, so now he's going to go and air out their dirty laundry, which I think is so disgusting. Since their divorce in 2019, Kevin Hunter has stayed mostly quiet. I mean, not that quiet. He's given some exclusive reports to tabloids for a little paycheck. But years since, Kevin has faced growing financial and legal turmoil because he lost his cash cow. He lost his home in Florida that he used Wendy's money to go and buy, and court records show that he has a bunch of debts and lawsuits with creditors. Why do you have to live above your means? Now there's a conversation that he's having with Gayle King, which really, Gayle King, you're stooping that low? Ugh, God, ever since the space flight, I've really not been able to look at her the same. We're gonna have to go and see what he has to say for himself in an interview, and I hope that Gayle actually pushes back against him. I would hope that she would stand up for another woman in that situation, but who knows? I mean, Oprah is such a snake too. And aren't they best friends? But Wendy's account did recently post something on social media I wanted to react to together.
Good people and netizens of all ages, we have an update. Thanks to your diligence and commitment, we have unraveled the layers that are Leah Abraham. Ms. Abraham, who, unbeknownst to the account holder, had a credit card in her name, was racking up thousands of dollars in charges. We questioned the connection, and you gave us answers. You showed us that Leah was married to this man who has since passed away under a shroud of mystery. Her late husband, at one point, was an investment banking professional for a company that worked directly with Wells Fargo, serving in part as a financial advisor. Is this a coincidence or a conspiracy? We still don't know who hired Leah Abraham to her alleged position with Wendy, but we do know that Wendy did not authorize her to have a credit card that was funded by her account. So, who did?
Who did? I mean, it sounds like we've got a whole new case to uncover here, and it really goes back to Wells Fargo. Comment below if you guys use Wells Fargo. Are you happy with your banking there? I feel like I've heard people complain about Wells Fargo, but nothing beats the experience I had with Bank of America. Like, screw those guys. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.